From 1825 to 1840, the mountain men of the Rocky Mountains looked forward to an annual gathering called the Rendezvous. There they could trade and sell their furs, relax, resupply, and enjoy competitions and time with friends. The Rendezvous provided community and celebration in the vast wilderness to men who saw little of the comforts of home and few friends for most part of the year. 200 years later, there are groups of people who emulate and relive the mountain man and their rendezvous. Today we'll look inside one of these modern rendezvous and we'll find that though centuries separate us, the spirit of the frontier and mountain man is alive and well here at the modern rendezvous. The morning of Rendezvous dawns clear. The encampment is quiet save the distant rattle of cooking irons or occasional voice drifting across camp. The crisp night have folks in all sorts of tents and shelters huddled in their blankets well past dawn. After breakfast, towards mid-morning, we assemble for the first competition of the day, a shooting match. Steel silhouette targets are set up at distances from about 15 to 100 yards away. A satisfying ping means the marksman has hit his target. The types of guns used by these modern mountain men are as varied as their outfits. Some use the old flintlock long rifle, while others prefer the percussion cap Hawken. The shooting match is the most traditional of all American sports, and it's great fun to participate in this all-American pastime with friends who appreciate its historical significance. Next up is knife and tomahawk throwing. Like shooting competitions, throwing knives and tomahawks is a classic frontier pastime. More than just novel skill, however, the ability to throw one's knife or tomahawk accurately could spell the difference between life and death on the frontier. The fire starting event is next. As you can see, the theme of these competitions is based in real-world survival. Fire starting is probably the most crucial everyday skill for the frontiersman. The ability to light a fire in all conditions means the ability to cook your food, warm up after wading in a cold stream, or avoiding hypothermia from a sudden snowstorm in the Rockies. The final event is the archery competition. This is by far the most difficult event, and it is obvious who has been practicing. But even if you struggle with archery or any of these events, everyone there is ready with an encouraging word and a smile. We're all there to have a good time and enjoy the shadow of days long past. Before we all break for supper, the prizes must be chosen and handed out. The top 10 competitors choose one item each from the prize blanket. The best score gets first pick from the blanket. Even kids got to have their choice of prizes.
Man can never have too many items. That is true, brother. He can put it on the trade blanket or something.
Yeah, right on, brother. Dude, right on.
Can I have them? Thank you.
With all the events completed for the day, there's nothing to do but relax and eat a supper cooked over an open fire. Now is the time to kick back, swap stories, tell jokes, and ease into the evening. Tales are told and songs are sung around many fires around camp. If you take a stroll at dusk, you will hear boisterous laughter, snatches of old song, and maybe a guitar or a fiddle. There's nothing like stepping into the past at a mountain man rendezvous. These good folks that carry the spirit of the frontier into the modern world help keep history alive and close. The atmosphere and competitions of the rendezvous harken back 200 years to a time where men crossed mountains and deserts to explore new territory and bring the bounties of the West back to civilization. I highly recommend you get out and try a mountain man rendezvous. Even if you don't have all the right gear, get in contact with the organization or event organizers, and there's a high possibility that you will be outfitted by the generous members of the rendezvous organization. Rendezvous can be as small as this event and absolutely massive, boasting hundreds of campsites and thousands of attendees. To find an event local to you, check out talkingbear.com, crazycrow.com, or buckskinning.org. All the links will be down in the description. If you're interested in American history or need a good hobby, look no further than the Mountain Man Rendezvous. And a special thanks to the Green River Boys and the Orion Foundation for letting me tag along and hang out for the weekend. I hope we share many more fires, and you are, of course, always welcome at mine. Everyone, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you on down the trail in the next video. Everyone, keep your powder dry and your eyes on the horizon.